Okay, I'm back. Had to take a quick sidestep. Wonder, can I go up there? Or no, is that only for show? This actually looks like the whole environment that you actually have to go through in one of the main stories. But, welcome everyone. I decided to play some Skyrim because there's far more I can do in this than in Gorn. In Gorn, I probably would have been playing that endless custom mode for who knows how long, and that can get boring to the eye of some people very fast. So I decided to do something that is a lot more immersive and see what's what. So, with me being in a different position of where I am, I can now possibly be a better Skyrim VR player than I was before. So what we're going to do is choose one of these characters. So this is my character of which I have a bow and arrow with, and I kind of want to get good at that. So we'll probably boot that one up. 2-hit Q is the one where I have the enemy blade, and I did that one video with the Sephiroth theme in it. But we're going to be an archer today. Load this file. And get ready to play some more. The magic cost to cast a spell goes down as your skill increases, and you pick relevant perks. Well, today I'm not a magic caster. I am a user of the bow. While all dragons are fearsome, some are more powerful than others. That much I pretty much surmised. Now, what kind of bow is this? Is this a Falmer bow? Hold on. Which bow is this? Oh, it's a forsworn bow. Okay, because it actually does the most damage out of all the bows that I currently have. Well, it does good enough damage. Might as well use the dwarven one because it's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So remove you as a favorite, make you a favorite. Steel arrow, you're fine, but now that I know that I can craft so many arrows and arrows don't weigh anything, it's gonna it's gonna make carrying and making so many of them so much easier, because with the ability and the capabilities of PlayStation Move, I can fire this thing off very fast. Alright, so where the heck am I? Keeping an eye out, so just in case. I don't want to get ambushed by nobody, because if I do, they get an arrow to the knee. Nope. Okay, there we go. That's the unequip button. So the Thalmor went in that direction, so we don't want to mess with the Thalmor, at least not yet. Hold on, let me make sure that you guys are capable of seeing everything that's going on. Yep. You guys can still see. That's good. That's good. Just looking at playback and make sure everything is fine. Everything is fine. I like to double check to make sure you guys don't miss out on anything. So let me see my current quests. Before the storm, I still need to speak to the Jarl of Whiterun. So let's go ahead and head to Whiterun, which is all the way over there. I'm making sure I'm not being... Oh, we got something. We got something. Is it moving? You've committed crimes against Hyrule and her people. I don't know why I keep turning my body in a certain direction that I want to go. Nope. It would have moved if it was alive. It is dead. It is in fact dead. And I feel like I may have been the one to kill it. Now, where did that arrow go? Because arrows aren't cheap. Excuse me, sir. Did you see an arrow over here?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh, going to the shrine of Azura. All I did was ask if you saw my arrow. But hey, Cool K, what's going on? You guys let me know if, because I got my TV turned up so that way I can hear certain things. Even though I can have headphones on and actually put them over my ears to hear the game, kind of don't want to deal with that. So, ooh, crabs. Seems like a Cloud District type of dude. Too bad you can't kill that type of guy without getting in trouble. Creating an overabundance of arrows. Make it so that I can... What was that? Make it so that I can just spam this. Ow! 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 Running! Running! Need more distance. And seeing as how they don't embed, some of my arrows don't embed themselves into these crabs, the arrows basically just bounce off of them, which means all of my arrows, well, some of them are in the crabs, but some of them bounced off the shells. Ah! Oh, okay. It's dead. I mean, I knew it was dead, but at the same time, it just being right there up in my face, not comfortable. Okay, I gotta remember, this is not Gorn, so the movement speed and movement method is not the same. Okay, my arrow, give me that. Okay. So we need to get back to Whiterun. Is there any arrows that I left? One there. Any arrows that rolled over someplace? It's been a while since I played No Man's Sky. Have I ever played King Kong the movie game? One of my favorite games ever. Like one of the few movie games that were actually really good. That game was terrifying? Yeah, it was, especially when you had to run from a T-Rex and you were a human. I can't tell you how many times I failed that because I would be running from the T-Rex and it would constantly be going around a pillar and its jaws would be right behind me, like the hairs that you would get up on the back of your head. Like the feeling of the, like on the back of your head, I'm using this as an example. Like the feeling that you get at the back of your head of fear, of knowing that something is chasing behind you, but you're not fast enough to get away from it. It was terrifying playing those stages. But when you played King Kong, it was all bets were off. As soon as you saw a T-Rex, nope, time to take this T-Rex down, break its entire face, throw it into a wall, and then just literally murder it. Alright, speech increased to 18. We now can speak good. And it's raining. Literally so good. It's too bad I can't see what all you said. Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Through the safety of the pause menu. I don't know what it is. I don't care what version. This game never gets old for me. I'm the only one that feels like that. No, you're not. You're not the only one who feels like that. You can play Skyrim. Anyone who has played Skyrim can tell you that no matter how old this game is or how dated some of the graphics look, it will always be fun. It will always be fun. Now, the thing is, and of course we're a long ways away. We're a long ways away from Elder Scrolls 6. We're a long ways from Elder Scrolls 6, but they better pull out all the stops. They better... I'm telling you, Elder Scrolls 6 better be the game that Bethesda makes that gets rid of their reputation of releasing every single game buggy and messed up. It better be, because if Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't deliver on that, then I don't know what to say about the Bethesda than what has already been said already. Like, seriously, this is 2020. You should not still be releasing games that are buggy at every turn. And in the name of all that is holy, please stop releasing 15 different versions of your game. Like, as much as I like Skyrim, I've seen like 7 different versions. The original one on PlayStation. Then you had the legendary version that had all the DLC. Then you had the one on PC. Then you had the ones that used Kinect. Then you had the ones for the PS4. And then you have like the PS4 bundle with VR. Like, there's too many different versions of one specific game. Like, just update your base game so you don't have to release different versions. But of course, we've got to have money. So, you know how certain companies can be sometimes. So, Elder Scrolls 6, I don't even care about their little Starfield game. Because, one, we don't know anything about it. And you just saying that you're making a game Starfield does not automatically fill me with optimism. I'm just saying... What is going on over there? There's some flashes going on over there. I can't tell what's going on over there. Like, y'all see that in the distance? Something is flashing over there. What is that? Something is moving. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Am I facing the right direction? I need to stop moving in place. I wish they had more weather shouts like tornadoes. I wish they would allow you to play this game with mods. Yo, this dog is zigzagging! Alright, archery increased to 46. Okay, so apparently me aiming this way, the eye can't pick up and differentiate. Oh, wait, it's too close to one another. I may have to do, like, side style when I'm aiming, like Legolas a little bit. The Dragonborn is quite humble for all the power bestowed upon him, and the fact that the game doesn't even acknowledge the fact that you can do all the things you do. Even when you defeat Alduin, no one fully and truly appreciates what you do. They still treat you like some other citizen. Like, if with all the games that we play out in the... all the games that are out there that make it so that people speak to you differently... What is going on over here? Do you submit? Of course you do. Health is low. I forgot. I gotta level up. Let's put some more health in there. And what about archery? Can we do more with archery? We have enough to minorly increase the damage. Yes, please. So we have Eagle Eye, pressing block or trigger on your offhand motion controller while aiming will activate Eagle Eye so you can zoom in. Steady hand, zooming in with the bow slows down time. Right now I'm watching on being the Archmage. Hold on. Give me those arrows, please, even though I'm definitely not going to run out anytime soon. Let me see what you said all the way. Right now, I'm working on being the Archmage with my hybrid guy to be a Dark Archmage. Dragonborn is quite humble for all the power bestowed on him. Soul of a dragon. Working. Okay. I got you, Psycho. I got you. I got you. Whoa! What hit me? Something hurt me. My guy just cried out for some reason. But I'll take that wine, I'll take that gold, and I'll take that lockpick. You just casually mining? Okay. We need to get to Whiterun. And what time is it? Not in the real world, in the game. It's 10 at night. So the Jarl is more than likely going to be sitting on his throne at 10 o'clock at night since we haven't started that story mission. So that's going. But, yeah. Bethesda better improve how they treat their gamers and how they treat their games overall, because if they don't, then less people are going to buy them and no one's really going to be looking forward to Elder Scrolls. I mean, sure, they said it's like still a far way off in terms of even talking about it. But when you release games like Fallout 76, it really doesn't fill people with optimism. At least that's just me. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I killed all the guys here. Yeah, I killed all the guys here. No one else. Alright, let's see if we can improve something on the workbench. Oh, great, this is my first time actually going to a workbench. Okay, so we have Dwarven Armor of Eminent Health. And what am I currently wearing? Apparel, Elven Boots, Light Bracer, Light Helmet, Studded Imperial Armor. So all light gear that makes it so it's easier for me to run. But there's nothing wrong with having on heavy armor, so that I can survive a couple of hits here and there. Who says that you can't be a heavy armored archer? So, yeah. Let's get back to Whiterun. Hold on. Alright, I had returned, talking to family members. Is that horse going by itself? No, there's someone on it. Hopefully I didn't miss any comments from you guys. Look at that big old moon. Hi.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Alright, so it's giving me the option to join the Imperial Legion.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor. Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Excuse you? Oh no. No, this Joker didn't call me a peasant.
Be careful.
It's nothing! I cannot
Someone
rescue!
do something. Never should have come here.
Got something to say?
Death is highly overrated.
Not for you. Now, did we get any bounty? Let's check. General stats. Crime. No bounty. Which means... looting! Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. You don't need all these goodies. I'll take them off your hands. Don't ever call me a peasant. That's all I got. Don't ever call me a peasant. You don't say that to a person that you have no idea can do all this. And now I am heavy because... No, I am heavy because I am carrying too much gear in the back of my... Wait. Are those textures not loaded in? Ah, trademark Bethesda. 16 times the digital detail. There's nothing like walking up into an environment and it's just mud. Murky, watery mud. This is the quality of water you'd see in a DOS computer game. What in the world, Bethesda? And one thing I don't get is why is it they stopped trying to optimize their previous games and stop supporting any updates to their previous games when they start something new. Look at the makers of Dying Light. They're still releasing stuff for that game and optimizing it and giving you more improvements to the game, whereas Bethesda is all, welp, we did all we could do. I'm actually going into the ground. I don't like this. I don't like this. What is this? What is this? Wait, what happens if I crouch down and look? What? This ground isn't even real! Whatever this is, it's not real! The real ground is underneath! What is this tomfoolery? The game won't even register that this texture's not supposed to be here! Look! The real ground is under this murky whatever this is! What in the world, Bethesda? Let me drop this Forsworn bow because it is really weighing me down. Alright, now I can move. What is this? What is this supposed to be? Why does it... Oh, if I can run into the distance. Look! Why is this the way this is? What is this? What is this? What's this? What's this? The stuff that's in my face! What's this? This seems so out of place! I'm mad! I really am trying to think of some more lyrics to that. I came up with some more lyrics, but I think that time has passed for it now. Well, I done all I can do. What's this? What's this? Wow, in all my time of playing Skyrim in VR. Wait, have you guys been saying something and it just decided to stop showing me chat? No, it's still good. It's still good. I can never tell because this will never what the? Who are you?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
I don't like how your eyes look completely white from this distance, even though I know for a fact that it isn't exactly like that.
That's it. Got to go.
Thank you. Well, now that I know that those uppity people over there can't give me a bounty if I were to relieve them of their goods. Then I know what to do whenever I see them in any of my other save files. I really need to get myself something to drink. I probably should have put some water inside the refrigerator downstairs. Khajiit have diddly clothes. Khajiit have diddly clothes that can be used in unarmed combat. They can use night eye to see better in the dark. Night eye? Oh, night eye. May he rest in peace, that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hero. Enchantment? Enchantment? Enchantment! Alright, let's see. Can we make some more arrows? Yes, we can. Because I only have 1 ingot. Let's go ahead and make more of those. And we're good. Still can't believe that I have yet to try doing the hearth fire on the regular copy of Skyrim I have and in this version. Can you imagine me building my own house in Skyrim and just chilling in there whenever I go on an adventure? I just come out of the house in VR. I was like, what are we going to do today? Let me just put up a trophy room.
Sorry. Nothing.
Not talking to you, pal. Talking to my audience. And he's wondering, what is this fool talking about? I'm breaking the fourth wall. Don't.
Sorry. Nothing.
In this world, I'm breaking the fourth wall. What is the fourth wall? Don't worry about it. Just know that if you die, another one that looks exactly like you will replace you. But with all that going on, let's talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Of course, if we speak to him and actually take down a dragon, dragons will start to appear, and then I actually have to get stronger. Otherwise, dragons will kill me relatively easily. The blessing of Talos. Other blessings are removed and all diseases killed. Man is confused, an NPC. It's funny, I got a coworker who actually talks like an NPC, like he'll just say stuff you would hear from an NPC when you walk past him, and then you can just hear him making idle chatter in another aisle where I work. It's really funny how much of a real-life Skyrim NPC he actually is. And actually, one of these files is further along in the story. So I might need to load that up. The good thing about this game is I can load up different files and they all have something different on it, other than, like, whereas with Gorn, it's just like one predestined thing.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this, then?
Hold on. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Gerder sent me. Riverwood is in danger. This one sounds a lot more convincing.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on, then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Alright, so normally I would go up to where you are, but I don't feel like it. So, come over here so that the dragon skull is perfectly symmetry. Even though you sitting in your throne is not symmetry-like. Def the Kid would have an issue with that. No. Here we go. I'm going to save. Let's load up another save file. Well, no. Let me save. I'm really hitting the wrong thing here. Saving. And let's see. What save files do we have? So we have Van Helsing, which is my vampire hunter, and overall monster hunter. Regular Kyushu file where I'm going through the story. Prisoner for when I'm making a new character, like from scratch. Omni Wizard, which is a half vampire, all magic using wizard. Gore, which is my berserker who is also a werewolf. And obviously, my marksman. Skyrim remake with graphics overhaul. Look. Can I just say this? If we ever got a Skyrim remake, this would just be another time, another remake where, sure, it would look great. But if it was done by Bethesda, it still would be a buggy mess because that is what the company is known for. And here's the thing. This is technically supposed to be a remaster, but the only thing they really added was like volumetric lighting and like shadows in the forest. And I think that's only specific to like the actual regular console version of Skyrim, not just the VR version. So everything you see in here is basically the PS3 version of Skyrim, but in VR. This is not the PS4 version. This is the PS3 version, because look at everything. The lighting is not the same. Bigger dragons and harder difficulty and stronger shouts. You want something harder than Legendary? Legendary is already hard enough. And this is coming from someone who had to literally make their characters OP in terms of survivability and damage dealing in order to deal with the enemies in Legendary. Because Legendary magic is basically useless. I mean, the only way you can get by is if you have Paralyze and you just constantly spam magic at them. That's unfortunate when magic gets outclassed by everything else because magic doesn't scale with level. And it's not affected by enchanting. Like, you can't increase the damage of destruction magic or anything like that using enchantments or gear. You can only affect how much magicka you have and anything and stuff like that. But story for another time. Let me see. Ronin Fred, 2-hit Q, which is my One Punch Man character. I'm gonna bring up my wizard character. Magic, everyone! So, this is my save from 2019. This is my updated save from 2020. Wow, I can't believe I've been playing I can't believe, wow, was I really playing? Did I get Skyrim VR all the way in 2018? It doesn't even seem that long since I had this thing. But apparently, I guess I have. Alright, I'm going to load up my wizard real quick. But if we were to get like a remaster for this game, then what possibly more could they actually add to it? That's my question. What more can you add to this game? I would very much like it if they made it so that the game was less buggy. But given that this is Bethesda, that's probably never going to happen. They're probably too focused on trying to monetize Fallout 76 with their stupid one-year passes. Well, stupid $100 passes. So I don't really have much faith in Bethesda to, you know, prioritize gameplay mechanics over... Actually, hold on. Active effects, Champion of the Night. Okay, so I'm a vampire. Where is restoration? I don't have the skill that makes me even more powerful as a vampire. All spells are more effective against undead, necromage, and if you get this and as a vampire, this basically boosts all the things that revolve around you being technically undead. So, but let me see where the story is for me. Before the storm, don't care about that. The Bloodstone Chalice. Take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Spring. Alright, so we still need to take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Spring, so let's go ahead and do that. So, bring up the map. Map. Bring up the map. Map. Where is the marker? Okay, it's all the way over here. Let's go to the Riften Stables. 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 Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day, to then return, reclaim our forgotten gold. The pipes were roaring on the high. Something was roaring in the night. The fires were red, their flaming spread. The trees like torches filled with light.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands...
I am singing!
Let's see.
Be gone!
I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Read the letter from Lurbuck. What the... Letter from who? Also, hey, CJ! Omni Wizard, I know you killed him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. In fact, I wanted to thank you. He will not be missed. Lurbuck. Who did I kill? I've kind of killed a whole bunch of people, so it's kind of hard to remember how many. Can I do the Hymn of the Faith from Final Fantasy X? I cannot. I know for a fact that I can't because I have no idea what that is. And I have no idea how that even goes. Okay, crime. No bounties. How many people have I killed? Ooh, no murders, surprisingly. Wow, I'm a vampire and I haven't killed a single civilian. But I have killed plenty of people. 205. Favorite weapon, crossbow. Critical strikes, 2,211. Wow. Have I really been doing that much? Bunny slaughtered, 3, of course. Okay, let's keep making our way towards...
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Okay, that's going on with the mages. Let's make our way towards the Red Water Springs so we can continue on this vampire playthrough. Is there a place on your Discord in which one could post videos? You can put it in the general section. The general section is just for, like, general chat, if you so chose. Alright, so we have potential prey for me to use my Vampire Lord form on. And there's no civilian, so I can't get a bounty for turning into a Vampire Lord. And one reason why I like using the Vampire Lord form is the fact that it's the only one where I can have a Darth Vader-like grip. It's the only one where I can literally do a force choke on people. Oh wait, I'm maxed out on all my skills. Okay, so I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry about trying to sap up all the blood from people, because I already got... See? You can't do that in the regular version of Skyrim. You pick up their bodies and they're all just limb. But this way, I can literally toss people to and fro, both alive or otherwise. And they can't do anything about it. I really need to stop moving my body. I had strings to hold me down. Be gone! Be gone! You were right on me, weren't you? Come on, Spriggan Mother! Are you as powerful as you think? The answer is no! Oh, they killed me! Wow, they killed me! Who needs arrows when you have a bard's words? Wow, I actually died. I keep forgetting that not all of my characters are OP and overpowered. Actually, what difficulty... I just remembered. When I did that video with the ebony blade, and I put the difficulty all the way up to legendary, that pretty much made everyone legendary skilled. So, that might explain why certain people didn't really die whenever I did certain things. It's still on legendary, isn't it? Yep, still on legendary. Let's get you back down a little bit. Now we just need to go right back to where we were. Whew. There's Hrothgar. Then there's the Throat of the World. And even though the spot where you're supposed to be able to speak to Parthenax is supposed to be up there, it's not there now. That also explains why it took those Khajiit and all those other people to kill that spider so long. Because it was in legendary status, and because it was in legendary difficulty, and all the damage is amped up in legendary for enemies, whereas so is their health. So, yeah. Can you imagine playing through this game on legendary using an unleveled dagger? Like, when you upgrade it, it's... Well, actually, not using an upgraded weapon at all. You just use, like, the very first dagger you use. And I have a feeling that we're going to run into that courier again. So let's go ahead and hurry this along. Let's get back to where we were. I shouldn't have too much of a problem with that Spriggan Earth Mother again. But that's also if I choose to, you know, run into her. And let me see. Items. I don't think I made this vampire character overpowered. I don't think I did. Like, I made rings that made it easier for me to cast magic, but I haven't made it so that he can just be straight up overpowered. And, you know, regenerate 500 times the normal speed of which one should be able to regenerate. Okay, these people look different. That used to be a woman sitting over there, and that used to be like a more light-skinned guy, but now they're both the same dudes. Well, not really, but...
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
That's 'cause I hungered for human blood. I want to suck your blood. No Helsing Alucard yet, not with this character, but I can make one. Given my capabilities as an all-powerful alchemist in the world of Skyrim, I can bring about any type of character that I so choose. An OP person who only wants to use a iron dagger to take out all his foes while wearing a suit of armor that makes it so not only that his steps cannot be heard, but also he can regenerate his magicka twice as fast. The power of alchemy is where the real power is in Skyrim. Not how high your damage level is, not how high your smithing skill is, but alchemy. Alchemy can literally make you a god in this game. That is, and the fact that I can do it without the need for equivalent exchange. That in and of itself makes it far more broken than it should be. And there's a dragon underneath here. Get out of there! I'm gonna scale it back just a little bit more. My guy is not where he needs to be as far as health-wise. He's a mage, so therefore he's a bit of a glass cannon. Looking at skills, health, 200, while my magicka is higher. So, should I start to level up a little bit more, because I'm level 46? I'll definitely have to invest in giving myself more health overall. Also, where is my favorite skill? There you are. Power! You should make a new coat and some stew out of that bear. Too bad you can't actually take the bear meat and actually use it to cook something, because otherwise I could. Power! Unlimited power! Hey, what if MHA? What if MHA? It's good to see you. Normally, I don't do my streams this late in the day, but I just felt melancholy. I kind of just wanted to go through it and mess around with it.
If you're buying, go on in. Otherwise, shove off.
Do not worry. You and I will speak later. But until then, enjoy the children of the night. Such sweet music they make. I wonder, do I have my sneak skill leveled up here? I am a vampire, and I kind of want to get through without... Kind of want to... Well, I'm not going to sneak my way through, because at the end of getting to the Redwater Spring, we're pretty much going to butcher everyone. But I just want to make sure that we're good.
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself. Or we'll be getting better acquainted.
Maybe I should have played a
Get on
vampire
in
hunter. That could have been
and
much more
behave
fun with
yourself.
Van Elfsing. With my character, Van Elfsing. Using a crossbow, using gear that makes it more so I can survive against vampires. Playing as a vampire hunter seems a lot more appetizing than playing as a pure mage wizard right now. But we'll see.
Go on downstairs. You're bothering me.
Don't worry, I'll be eating you later.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Not scared. Allergic.
Oh, welcome.
What the heck? Where did you go?
Welcome. I don't believe we've seen you here before, have we? You can buy from me, then join any booth you'd like. Since it's your first time, sure. Find a booth and enjoy.
Alright, so we got Redwater Skooma. We're gonna use it to infiltrate.
Need something?
What? Who? You're that one from Helgen. Barely made it out of there myself. I hurt my back and I just need something for the pain.
Okay, so he was there when Helgen went down. Alright, let's find an empty space. This addict is dead. This is why you don't do drugs, people.
You there! Bring me another bottle of skooma. Wait, who are you? You look like fun. Pull up a seat, friend. If my friends could try this Redwater skooma, they might finally understand why I like slumming it with you commoners.
You're enjoying this way too much. Alright, let's try this skooma. And of course it puts me under the influence. Remember, kids, drugs are bad. Alcohol is even worse. Well, when you
That's
abuse
the last
it.
of them. Poor sods can't resist after they get a taste of your dosed skooma.
The water from the spring makes the skooma so much more potent. We'll have all the thralls we'll ever need. Good thing the boss heard that old farmer running his mouth off in the tavern about finding this place.
Alright, how's my sneak skill look? Sneak skill is perfect. And it's very dark. How does it look to you guys? Is it too dark for you guys? I can't really make a lot of stuff out. And hold on, let me close the window to my room since I don't need to have it open no more. Plus, a lot less people just staring into my room, even though they can't really make out anything.
I don't converse with my prey.
Oh, that's how you wanted to do it. You and I are going to talk. Can you... Oh, I really want to play as my vampire hunter now. Because he's going to be like Goblin Slayer, except it's against vampires. Specifically against vampires. Goblin Slayer hates goblins. Van Helsing hates vampires. And he'll do everything he can to kill every single one of them. Except Serana, she's nice. I got plenty of picks left. Vampires. How are you still looking at me and I'm sneaking around?
Here you are.
Wow, I got a lot of low health. So I am not OP with this character, obviously. I am not. And the fact this place is so dark, good lord. But using my Vampire Lord form ought to help me survive a little bit. Alright, so where's the switch? It really is dark in here. Too bad I don't have a torch with me. I am going to make Van Helsing OP, though. I'm going to give him the best gear so he can just take out vampires very easily, so it's not just a life or death battle here.
Never should have come here.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Van Helsing sounds cool. Yeah, I got one that's called Van Elfsing, since he's an elf and it gave me a boost for magic. I mean, it gave me a boost for archery, which is good when I'm using a crossbow to take out vampires. Do I remember any of Count Dracula's lines? From the Bram Stoker movie? I want to say... Van Elfsing. Yeah, that's exactly his name. But at the top of my head, I can't necessarily remember Dracula's lines. Oh no, from the epic rap battle of history. Oh no, I definitely can't remember those lines. I definitely can't. Actually, the more I start thinking about Van Elfsing, the more I want to play him. So let me go ahead and boot up that file. I kind of want to do that now. And he's not going to have the advantage of being a werewolf, so that he doesn't have to worry about catching the disease of vampirism from other vampires. He'll just have a necklace of disease immunity. So he can just remain human. Well, remain completely mortal without giving way to the diseases of the other monsters. Alright, so save file 3. This was a couple minutes later. So let's boot this up. And load in Van Elfsing and get our monster hunter on. Specifically vampires. Especially vampires. I really am going to make him OP. I'm going to make it so that his crossbows have fire damage. And they do more damage against vampires because vampires are very weak to fire. So a fire crossbow, a fire dwarven crossbow would be very beneficial when taking on vampires and those of the living dead variety. So, since we're only so far into the story, this is where we first meet the Volkihar vampires. Castle Volkihar discovered, which means this is the very beginning of where Harkon will give us the choice of taking on the power of the Vampire Lord and joining his vampires, or refusing his gift and siding with the Dawn Guard.
Hey, so before we go in there,
first let's ask if she's alright. Because Serana's one of the only vampires I actually don't mind.
I wanted to thank you.
Well, she's actually the only vampire I don't mind. Her mother, she can be a bit testy, but since she's with Serana, I don't mind her either.
I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that.
Of course, I don't have my proper vampire killing gear yet.
Let me take the lead.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate.
Let me look at my gear and see what I have. Alright, so I have steel plate, so heavy armor, so I'm already functioning a little bit like Goblin Slayer in a way, where I have heavy gear on that's definitely going to help out against vampires. Probably going to get it so that I can regenerate. Well, not regenerate, because that kind of may be OP, because with infinite regeneration, I can just basically take on anything. But, you know what? No. I'm actually going to put like very fast health regeneration on Van Helsing, because if vampires have the advantage of being very hard to kill, then I want myself to have that same advantage, except it's only on it's the armor that gives me that power, and not just, you know, consuming the blood of other individuals. So I'm definitely going to work on that for Van Helsing. And I got a lot of gear that I can use to enchant some alchemy gear, so it can very well work to my advantage. I have a glass war axe. I have the Dawnbreaker, which is the perfect weapon against vampires. Burns for 10 points, and when killing undead, a chance to cause a fiery explosion that turns or destroys nearby undead. One of the other perfect weapons for fighting vampires is a weapon literally made to kill and destroy the undead. So, we got the Dawnbreaker, we got the crossbow, basically anything that makes us an enemy to those of the dark variety. I'm sorry, I'm really getting into this persona right now, being an all-around monster killer, specifically those of the undead variety. I am the absolute bane. I'm the absolute bane of the undead, but we haven't even reached the height of this power. Probably when I'm done with this stream, I'm probably gonna work on getting Van Helsing to the point where his gear can kill vampires really, really easily, and making it so he's very tough to kill from supernatural creatures. So definitely going to upgrade the Dawnbreaker so it can kill undead, and basically any undead I kill has a chance to blow up and kill other undead around him, like a whole...
Here. Wait.
You want some of this?
Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Van Helsing. Who are you?
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
Your prey. I mean, your vampires.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Your daughter? Oh, he meant the Elder Scroll. Wow, this is your father? And you wanted to come back? You vampires are something else. What happens now?
You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep.
I will, CJ, I will.
Tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again.
And if I refuse your gift?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
What happened to your clothes? Where are your pants? I will accept your gift and become a vampire. Who am I kidding? I don't want to become a vampire. I refuse your gift. And when I come back, it'll be you and me.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Just to let you know, it'll be the last time you do that. 2 hours later, when your soul finds your body. Alright, we're back in the open. Wow, that's bright. That's very bright. We're back in the open. We're still in one piece. Let's make our way back to Castle of Dawnguard and tell Isran what happened. If that joker looks at me and says, "What did you do? Why didn't you take out the vampires?" Firstly, Joker, I ain't got the means to do that. Secondly, I'm not OP yet. We still got to work on that type of foolishness. Skills improve with use. Weapon skills improve when you hit opponents. The sneak skill improves when you successfully sneak. Sneak. Spell skills improve when you cast spells. And kill skills increase when you kill. Alright, we're still good. I know sometimes vampires can infiltrate this area if we're not careful. And I would rather not the people that are here get killed. George Takei, the announcer. Here in the world of Skyrim. Every time I hear him says he's definitely not going to be the best. Hold on, let me see what you said. Let me see what you said. One day in a far distant future, we'll do epic rap battle reactions. I might have to eat a certain devil fruit, play music in a chorus that eventually becomes quartet, trio, duet. When your soul finds your body, you don't need to go that far, man. You all will still be very much alive when I start doing epic rap battles of history reactions. May have to turn it into a stream so we can do more than one at a time. What the? Vampires! Too bad you can't decapitate them like you can in Fallout. That's one thing this game is missing, is a more selective version of gore. Should have used Dawnbreaker. This holy sword of light is bane for all vampires. Gonna take everything you have, everything you are, and use it for my benefit. Who knew that vampire dust could be very useful for